Salute, General, Iro, Musa, Etiquette. I'm affectionately referred to as General Etiquette, and I've been thinking. I've been thinking about a variety of subject matter, but today specifically, I've been thinking about regret, right? And it really hit me during my meditations that there should be no such thing as regret, right? The ability to look back at past actions, endeavors, and mistakes, and to be able to hold yourself accountable, to whatever players involved accountable, to be able to look back at past decisions and hold yourself accountable or recognize why it wasn't the most effective or positive thing to be doing means you inherently have grown. Congratulations. You have grown. The ability to look back and hold yourself accountable means you have grown. To look back and go, the way that I used to conduct myself is unacceptable. That means you have grown. To look back and say, these actions, these behaviors no longer serve me well. That means that you have grown. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Oftentimes, we use this word regret, right? And it has a negative connotation because it's associated with this idea of an earth-shattering mistake. I regret this. You regret that. What do you regret? How would you do it over? No. The fact that you are here to analyze past behaviors means you survived. It means you've come out on the other side of it. It means that you're in a better space. You're able to analyze that and go, damn, that didn't serve me well. And while I can't correct that, what you can do is move correctly, moving forward. Change the behaviors and patterns that you have. Change the habits, right? Implement positive habits, right? Start to work on things that serve you well, right? And it's not that you'll never make any mistakes. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect, but what you can always do is analyze the way that you are conducting yourself and the way that you have been conducting yourself in your quiet moments, and then be able to shed things that don't serve you well. Don't be ashamed of that. Don't be afraid of that. Actually embrace it. Embrace the fact that you've grown. Embrace the fact that you've gotten older. Embrace the fact that you've survived some of the things that you've been through. Because I don't know what everybody has been through, but what I do know is that we all have been through something. We are all survivors in our own right. We can support one another in that. You've been surviving. Now it's time for all of us to thrive. It's time for all of us to thrive. So take pride in the fact that you've come out better on the other side of a situation. Analyze that and move better moving forward. Because that's the way you truly forgive yourself. You forgive yourself by analyzing what happened and why the outcome went the way it went. You might have made the best decision you could have with the information you had at the time. Maybe you knowingly made decisions that didn't serve you best. But okay, we're here now. We're here now. In order to truly forgive yourself and move forward, you also have to apply that. It's like any apology. Forgiving yourself is the same as forgiving someone else, right? That recognition and acknowledgement of hurt, or however it manifested, now has to be accompanied by new action. You can never apologize and just continue to act the same way. That doesn't work. So when you look at your past behaviors, forgive yourself. Let me mention, forgive yourself. You might have made the best decision you could with the information you had at the time. And even if you didn't, okay, we're here now. The fact that you realize that what that didn't serve you well means you're in a better space. Now let's start applying different actions with that new mindset, with that level of accountability, because that's one of the things that you're gonna need in your toolkit. And that's why accountability is so important. Me personally, it used to upset me. I used to be ashamed of some of the things that I regretted, some of the things that I've done. But what I had to tell myself was, well, it might have been my ignorance at the time. I was ignorant because I might not have known. And I was ignorant of things that I was unaware of. So there are known knowns. There are known unknowns and there are unknown unknowns. So you're supposed to know that there are things you don't know. But then on top of that, there are things you don't know that you don't know. And all of that is humbling, right? But as you go through life and as you mature, I'm able to look back and go, a lot of the behaviors and decisions I made were unacceptable, right? And the blessing in all that is that I can recognize that. It means I've come to a different place and I can move better. I can move in a better direction. I can continue to elevate and move forward, right? So holding yourself accountable, analyzing past behaviors should never be something you get stuck in. Never allow it to be something that paralyzes you in shame. That should never be the case. That's fear-based, right? We always want to move out of that. It's difficult, but we always want to move out of that. You always want to operate out of perspective of love, and that's even with yourself. So there is no regrets. Apologies. There is no regrets. There's only recognizing what no longer serves you well and the things that taught you what you needed to get to where you are now, and accompanying that with new behavior, new habits, all things that serve you well, elevating your mind, your body, your spirit, your soul, your resources, your information, your wealth of knowledge, everything, etc., etc. So I just wanted to say, man, if you see me out, say what's up, but you probably won't because of the Rona. So I prefer you salute General, Iro, Musa, Etiquette, man. Y'all have a wonderful day.